Hey, what's up, guys? Raids here again. 5 days ago, we had a poll asking, do you think this will be the new 0.6.0 raid boss, the eye shown in the Tides of Terraria promotional imagery by Pocket Pair, or is it going to be something else? 102 of you voted. 5 days ago, the poll started, and up to today, 102 have casted votes. It's a lot more people than I was expecting. 69% of you said it's the eye. 31% said it's something else. So 31% of you guys agree with me that I think it's being a misleading strategy. They don't want to really reveal it yet, but we could be wrong. I'm in the minority here. 69% of you think that it's straightforward, that the eye that they're showing in the promotional imagery is it. And if that's the case, I was doing some research on Terraria, and I suggest you do the same. It's called the Eye of Cthulhu. It's a boss in Terraria, one of the first hard bosses they introduced in the early versions of the game. Now, what does this boss have in common with what you're seeing here at Villanor? Well, it floats. And based on the artwork, it floats really high up above the ground. Now, what do we know about pals that floats? Well, it looks like Holy Burst isn't that great against them. Unfortunately, Holy Burst has a very tough time hitting pals that are very high up above the ground, and it looks like this eye might be really high up above, more so than Villanor, in which case it's going to laugh off Holy Burst, and that would create a shift in the meta because it means that Musclehead is no longer optimal in a lot of cases. If you want to do builds that don't use Holy Burst and focus on exploiting triple elemental weaknesses, 3 skills, things like Eternal Flame, Invader, Siren of the Void suddenly become a lot better than Musclehead. The Musclehead is still going to be viable, obviously. It's still 30% damage, increase to attack, not damage, attack. So here in this video, I wanted to talk about that and also show you guys some examples here. We're going to be comparing Holy Burst against Blessed Ryu. Look at him in the bottom there, taking a ton of hits. Have a Xenolord casting Holy Burst only against Blessed Ryu. Here comes another one. Look at the number of hits. A lot of hits. Looks like 7 or 8 hits there. And then when we compare it to a floating target like Villanor, unfortunately, Holy Burst has a very tough time dealing damage. Here's another Holy Burst against Ryu. A lot of hits. Looks like 7 or 8 hits again there. Really easy to catch him in a lot of them. Now look at Villanor. Holy Burst. Villanor is still fairly up close to the ground. What was that? 2 hits? I mean, that's not even worth using in that situation. That's 1 hit. Caught her in the middle, just 1 hit. I mean, if that's the case and we're actually getting the Eye of Cthulhu, I suggest people start thinking about that. And by the way, I have a longer video coming on Eye of Cthulhu possible raid counters depending on the element, and I will be going over that in depth, as well as Holy Burst and what passives to bring and how to think about the upcoming raid boss. Based on my research, Eye of Cthulhu in Terraria summons ads, and they are also above the ground. So we will need to think about some AoE solutions, such as All Range Thunder. AoE solutions that are not predicated on being close to the ground. So that means Absolute Frost is not going to work great. Holy Burst is not going to work great. What else? Meteor Rain might not work great either. So I'm going to be talking about that in an upcoming video, longer video, more detailed on the counters. But for now, I wanted to get this out there to get you guys thinking about potentially, and again, it's not a guarantee, possible that they make an eye and they put him very low to the ground. We don't know yet. Anything could happen at this point. But just wanted to get that out there. So for some food for thoughts, get you guys thinking about it, because it's very possible that for the next raid boss, Holy Burst might not be it. As always, like and subscribe if you enjoy my content and my theory crafting and my raid analysis and my raid combat. And as always, I will see you next time. Please leave me a comment and feedback below. Always appreciate it. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you on the next one.